What's going on, guys, and welcome to the Aussie MMA Mates show. I'm Jaden. Next to me is Bryden. On the decks, as always, we have Luke. And today we are blessed with Amish Chopra. Now, Amish, what got you into combat sports?
What got me into combat sports? Like, well, as a young kid, I grew up at a primary school with like being the only skin color person, so bullying was involved. Got me into combat, so it's kind of like a self-defense thing I did. So I watched a lot of Bruce Lee growing up, Kung Fu Panda, like all action movies, and really like drew me into like combat. Like I was just mucking around, having fun at home, and then at school I used to get picked on, so I picked up karate as a combat sport just for self-defense. I was like, okay, learn how to protect myself. Mom and dad knew I could protect myself, and then I started to fall in love with punching people. I don't know why. It just felt good, just punching, kicking, and then I started competing, and I started competing at the age of 9. And then after that, I just built up, and then just kept doing tournaments.
That's early.
Yeah.
9.
9. Yeah.
What was that in?
Full contact karate.
Full contact karate.
Yeah.
How is it full contact when in the Olympics you lose the gold medal for knocking someone out?
That's point sparring.
Oh, is that different?
Yeah, that's different. That's a different sport. So with our one, full contact karate, you're going bare knuckle, bare shin, punching the body as hard as you can, kicking. So it's just like the best way I describe it. Imagine kickboxing, but no punching to the head. You can knee to the head, you can kick to the head, you can spin back kick to the head. Full contact, bare knuckles to the body, everything, kicks to the legs, kicks to the body, everything.
Crazy.
Wow, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. So I can send you guys a clip. We can put it on for the people to watch.
Sick.
Of you doing it?
Yeah, of me doing it.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. We need that. We need that.
How long did you do karate for?
On and off, like 7 years because of COVID.
Oh, yeah.
So then I did karate, got into footy and cricket for a little bit, got back to karate, then COVID happened, and then I started my kickboxing.
God. Was it Aaron?
I
Aaron,
was gonna say,
dude,
Aaron did so much shit. He's like, no cricket.
never tell Aaron you ever did cricket. That's the one. He's like, I played everything as a kid, not cricket.
But look at the color of my skin.
Look.
Like, I got forced to play it. I reckon I'm the first Indian to not like cricket.
Look,
I hated it.
No
I
shit.
hated it. Like every bit of my dad used to force me, you're going to be a cricket player. You're going to be a cricket player. And I was just like, I'm just standing there. I'm just depressed. Like I want to go to training.
Yeah.
Like I would rather go fight.
Yeah.
Something not for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's not many brawls in cricket either.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no, I don't think I've ever seen a flying
It's just Brett Lee. It's just Brett Lee used to cause the beef.
Oh, what about the clip that you were talking about? It's like, I'm never going to ask someone who's got cauliflower ear at work if they do jiu-jitsu. It's like, hey man, do you do jiu-jitsu? And he's like, nah, cricket bat to the head.
Straight up, bro.
How bad? It's like a 6-year-old bloke as well.
Damn.
Yeah, so bad.
He doesn't like cricket either.
Oh, God. Now, so you've already talked about the sports you played as a kid. Which ones were you kind of signed up for? Like, were you signed up for lots, or was it really just karate, cricket?
A lot. So I did, karate, cricket, football, and swimming. Those were my 4 in cycle.
Because Bilal did swimming as well.
Yeah.
Swimming's
mandatory though.
Also true.
Especially in Australia, like we've got so many beaches and stuff. It's
true.
It's like perfect thing to learn. Like it's embarrassing if you go to the beach with your boys and you don't know how to swim.
Yeah, very true.
Very embarrassing.
Just trunks down.
Yeah,
That's
trunks
it.
down.
That's it. Now, you've done karate, done kickboxing. Are there any other martial arts that you've kind of dabbled into? Any grappling, anything as such?
I did BJJ for a little bit.
Yep.
Just for a little while, but just wasn't good at it.
Yep.
It wasn't my thing, but I do want to get back into it. Because I was really young when I did do it. I was like, 10, 11?
Yep.
And I was just too focused on stand-up. So
Yep.
I do want to just expel my thing and start doing BJJ.
Say less.
Yeah.
You
Hopefully
just let me know the day.
Done.
Hey, what belt did you get to in karate?
I got up to brown.
Damn.
I was meant to go for my black, then COVID. Stopped
Do
it.
you reckon you'll ever get that black belt?
Not anymore, because it's like I don't want to go back into it. It's just be some sort of situation happen at the dojo. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
Fair enough. So when I first met you, you were sparring Tristan, and you guys were sparring. And he's not a small guy. Like, and
he's a big guy.
you were a lot bigger back then too. I'm not saying fat. I'm saying like you were
A tank.
Like a tank.
Yeah.
How did you get to that size, and then what's also created the change?
So after COVID, I got straight into powerlifting.
Okay.
So I started I fell in love with lifting. As a teenager, you just want to get big and jacked, and I just took it a step further. Like I started lifting at the gym. I noticed my strength was pretty good. Like I started lifting, I started benching 100 at 16, then benched 140, 150, 160.
Damn.
Yeah, so I ended up I think my PB is 160 for bench. Right. And then I blew up to 95 kilos. That's the biggest I would got. And then after that, I did a powerlifting comp. Once powerlifting was done, I was like, bro, this shit hurts. My knees, my hips, my lower back. I felt like, oh man, like I was heavy, couldn't walk, this, that. I was like, nah, time to get back into training, you know? So I got back into training. So I was doing both at the same time. So I was lifting heavy and training, and it was just wasn't working out, right? And then Dion, like once I got back to training for 2-3 months, Dion's like, you're fighting this month, September, I believe. September was my first kickboxing comp. And I was, start of camp, I was 90 and I was fighting at 72. Yeah, I was fighting at 72. So that whole camp, I was in a calorie deficit, just burning calories, losing weight. So then I dropped down to 72.
Do you mind me asking how many calories you were on?
I did very aggressively. I was on 1800.
Okay.
Yeah, I was not bad.
Not bad.
1800. And then I invested in a nutritionist because there was sometimes like with the workload that I had, I was dying with 1800. Like I was driving, I was passing out behind the wheel. Wasn't good, wasn't healthy. So then I got a nutritionist and bumped it up to 2000 to 2400. And then we maintained the 80 range. And then when I got close to the fight, got down to 72. So in like 2 months, I cut 18 kilos.
God damn, because you weren't, there wasn't fat to lose. Like you weren't,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, everyone has a little bit of fat, but we're talking like 10% to 5%. Like you were.
No, back then I saw it was a bit chunky, but now I reckon I'm in.
What, a bit chunky now to 4%?
Now you're stage ready, bro.
Yeah, you're stage
I
ready.
wish. Yeah, so no big cuts anymore. Thank God.
Hey,
That was
God.
torture.
that is wild, bro.
Yeah, it was wild. I'll show you guys photos later.
Yeah, before and after.
Before and
We'll need
after.
them. We'll need them.
Yeah.
Now, how would you best describe your current fight style? And alongside that, did anyone sway you into the way you fight, whether it's a professional, coach, etc., etc.?
Well, like my fight style is very pressure, so I'm a pressure fighter. So I like to put on pressure, never be on the back step. I hate being on the back step. So I'm a pressure fighter. I like to brawl. I like to go in. I like to take a few shots too and counter and stuff. So I'm not really the kind of person that likes to slip, move, be agile. I'm more of a go in, go hard. Yeah.
I must say you're one of the first that I've heard say I like to get hit a little bit too.
Yeah, it keeps me in check, you know? Like I get hit, I'm like, okay, fuck. I'm in it. Like I need to wake up, like block it, counter and stuff.
Do you...
It gets me more like aggressive.
Yeah, so I was going to say, do you come out a little bit slower and then you kind of get hit once and then it's like, okay, we're going? Or do you still come out kind of...
I still come out, like I started, let's say, mediocre.
Yep.
Like not as aggressive. But then once I start getting hit a few times, it picks up the pace.
Interesting.
Picks up the pace.
Oh, if your opponent's watching, just
Yeah.
don't hit him and you might have a chance, you know? Because once you hit him, I've seen him spar and good luck.
It really gets worse with every punch.
Dude.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm winning the fight.
It's just
like,
a level up.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like last 10 seconds for me is to the death. Like I remember doing rounds with Aaron like a few times. Once I hear the last 10 seconds, I'm like, let's do it. Like at least you tell them, let's go.
I was going to say, I
Okay.
saw this XFC story. Was it
Yeah.
last night or I think it was
nights
Tuesday?
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2 nights ago. And it's like, hey boys, it's fight week, go light.
Yeah.
And there's just you two like pointing at the ground max whole
Yeah,
way.
let's go. We're just
I
swinging.
love it.
Yeah.
Was that last 10 seconds?
Last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Was that the clip where Aaron got ya and then Moe's in the background like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so, it was like during the sparring, I didn't feel it. It's just the slow-mo that made the clip look so good.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, damn.
I love
Why
it.
does it have to be me
Why does it
getting
have to
hit
be
though?
me? Yeah. And then like, oh, I just see a bunch of, in my DMs, bunch of shits getting violated. Yeah, and I was just like, damn.
You got to live for it though.
Yeah, I gotta
like,
live for it.
You
It's
got to
alright.
live for it. I love it. Now, when you're leading up to a big competition, what does your fight camp actually look like? Like, how does it differ from just a normal, let's say, a normal week when there's no fight booked?
My training still stays the same. So nothing really changes. The only thing is, let's say, is if I do have a fight coming up, I might take a couple days off work or like take half days to fit in more time for training. But everything else, I'm training full all year round. Like I'm training every day. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, every day. I'm
Love
training
it.
every day. So I'm doing weights, I'm doing strength and conditioning, doing my plyo, doing my skills, doing my sparring. Like nothing really changes. If a fight pops up, only thing that really changes is like my mentality. That's about it. And less binge eating. because I'm an eater. I love my food. So when I do my weight cuts, I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
That's
do
fun.
you have a go-to meal after you make weight? Or maybe after the fight?
After the fight, that's hard to say because then I'm depending on everyone else because what do my friends want to do too? And like they say this, they say that. Like majority of them just like, bro, I'm like, I don't want to go.
Surely you
Yeah.
just fought and you're kind of like, it's what I say
Yeah,
is
it
where we
was.
go. Like, lead the dance.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
this fight,
After this fight,
after this
100%
fight, we
yeah.
are going where I want.
Yeah, yeah.
Take a stand.
But then it also is like after my fight, like in my head, I'm like, oh, I want to smash down this. But I'm so like drained and stuff. Any food will do. Like during, like once the fight's over, the adrenaline's dropped, you're gassed, you're, you know, having the time taking photos with everybody. Once all that's done, you just want anything that goes in your mouth. Pause.
No homo, but
Pause. That's
you
how
said
to
it, not
bad.
us.
Yeah, but like any food will do.
You heard it here first. Anything that fits in his mouth, all right, guys?
Whoa.
Oh,
Meal prepping sausages this week.
Now, you brought up work, which is something that, you know, fighting, training full time, especially like day and night sessions, work's a very hard thing to balance. So,
Yeah.
what do you do for work? Do you have multiple jobs? And then how do you fit that into training full time?
so I have 4 jobs. So 2 of the jobs are in the same itinerary, but the other 2 are separate. So I got personal training. So I have my own brand called No Days Off. So I personal train every day. So I do that in the mornings and late nights. Then I have support work, so disability care. I do that throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I train in the afternoon, and then I go back to PTing. And I have coaching as well, coaching kids classes.
Damn.
Man, but how do you have time for anything?
Yeah. So I start my early, let's say like a typical day, depending on my clientele. Like some days I might start at 5, 6 a.m.
Yep.
Some days I start at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
depending on my clients. So I do PT in the morning. My 9 till 5, 9 till 4 will be my disability job. And after that, I'll be coaching the kids from like 4 to 6. Come down, spar. Straight after sparring, after rush out, go PT till 10 p.m.
Love it.
Yeah. Just non-stop.
Do you love it?
I love it. Keeps me busy.
Yeah.
But the only thing, some days I'm like I do see stories of friends going out. I'm like, you know, could be me, but I'm here just focused, locked in. Like, it's just
Wait
best.
till you're 30
Yeah.
and you're retired, technically just doing what you love, and they're grinding, trying to catch up, man. Enjoy
That's
it.
the goal. I want to be financially free. Everything's set by young. That's the
Man.
goal.
You're on your way.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. Now, I would say outside of training and work, but it doesn't sound like there's much of it. But how, if you get any hours with that, how do you like to spend them? How do you decompress from a big week?
Decompress, I'll say doing something relaxing. So the thing with me though, once I relax, I pass out. So let's say if I'm watching a movie with the missus, I'm passed out in the first 30 minutes. I'm gone, like lights out. And she gets mad at me. She's like, come on, you can't even watch one movie with me. I'm like, bro, this is my first time relaxing. I'm out cold. Either I do recovery. I saw Brighton recovery 2 days ago.
Hey.
We had a little podcast there. But yeah, recovery, movies, or just like food and watching YouTube on my phone while eating. That's my relaxing.
Love it. Hey,
Much as I can get.
take it and
Yeah,
run,
that's
man.
it.
Take it and
Hey,
run.
what do you watch on YouTube, bro?
Oh, like let's say fight highlights,
Damn,
podcasts, Joe
Even
Rogan.
when you're relaxing, you're still working, bro.
Yeah, still working. Study. That's what
Yeah.
Dion calls it. Study.
Yeah.
So pick up anything, do what the greats do, master it, pick up on it, copy it.
Who are you watching at the moment?
I was watching a bit of Takira.
Dude,
His pressure, his movement.
different.
Yeah.
It sucks he's
It's
older
nice.
now, but that prime.
Yeah, Prime Takira was good.
Damn.
Just out of curiosity, circling back to what Jaden was saying before about your fighting style and whatnot, how does your previous history with like karate, how does that influence your fighting style now?
So yeah, with karate, what it was a lot of forward pressure. So the way you win a karate fight is who's controlling the ring the best or the arena the best. So it's kind of like a ring, but there's no ropes. It's just mats. So like similar to jits, you have a mat, you have a border, and whoever has the best ring control and the best pressure will dominate that fight. And then obviously who's damaging the other person more as well. But like the way it is like ring control. So obviously same with kickboxing. Whoever has the best ring control. So if your back's against the ropes, other person's back's towards the middle, you know, the back against the ropes, most likely losing the fight.
Yep.
If that makes sense in terms, but it can be reversed, but that's the way, like that's how I built my forward pressure, I'll say, is from karate from a young age, like just pressuring kids and just taking it into kickboxing. But technique and everything was a struggle for me. So like when I got into kickboxing, my technique and footwork was really terrible. And Dion was correcting it, fixing it. So I'm still learning everything new. So,
Amazing.
yeah.
So how long have you been kickboxing for now?
Kickboxing, like straight, like I say 2 years. So I did start.
Wow, only 2 years.
Yeah, so I did start like for 6 to 8 months, and then I stopped to help my friend build his gym. So my friend Matt, he opened Revelation Fighters. So I stopped for like 3-6 months, helped him build that. So we were spending, let's say, 3 weeks from like I'll work, skip training because I had to help him build the gym. I'll be there from like 7 p.m., 6 p.m. to like 1 a.m. and we're just building the place. Like it was just a bunch of boys, 12 boys just building a whole kickboxing gym.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And then I got into a car crash. I got into a bit of mist. And then after that, I got back into training again.
Yeah, because I do remember, I remember when I was sparring, it was when you and Tristan were sparring, it was war.
Yeah, that was
and then
ages
there was a
ago.
break and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Where did he go? Because you were the only one who could eat his leg kicks.
Yeah.
Everyone else started hobbling, but you never cracked.
Yeah, my conditioning will say passes on from karate. So getting kicked bare shin got my legs pretty tough. And I would try to test that with Aaron, like I say 2 months ago. I don't know if you guys seen the clip. I'll probably send you guys the clip. Aaron kicking me bare shin for like a minute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that in the garage.
Yeah, and my leg was like, he got me in the same spot like perfectly like 10, 20 times. And after that, my leg, I couldn't use it. Like 2-3 weeks. It was bad.
How was the bruising?
Bruising it wasn't mostly bruising. I think it was like more muscular damage. So that's why Aaron needs to use his leg kicks in the fight. Aaron needs to use his leg kicks.
He's like straight there, like, Aaron, we talked about this.
Yeah, that's a bet. I made a bet with him. You have to use your leg kicks in this fight. Even Dion, like everyone tells him to. He's never kicked a leg kick. Like he's never done leg kicks.
Okay, he's dropped me twice.
Yeah.
I used to spar. Don't know.
Yeah.
Terrible. I suck real bad. And I've been dropped twice in lights with Aaron.
Leg kick.
Calf kick.
Yeah.
The calf, bro. He destroyed my right one. I can only stand southpaw. I went orthodox and started like punching like this because I don't know how to play orthodox. And then from there, he destroyed that calf and I switched once, dropped me, stood back up and he go, please don't calf kick me anymore. And he goes, say less, faked it, ripped the liver and I dropped it again.
Yeah. His low kicks are so good. All the boys, every day in training, we all hassle him about it.
On the money too.
Yeah,
he doesn't miss.
It's perfect. We hassle him.
Yeah.
So hopefully this fight, he gets a leg kick.
If you can take 10 to 20 of his bear, it's bananas.
Yeah, leg kick TKO. That's the plan. We've told him to do it.
I love
Hopefully
it.
he does it. Hopefully.
Leg kick TKOs.
Yeah.
Wild.
Justin Gaethje has 3 or 4, I'm pretty sure. So let's beat that.
His power is crazy. Aaron's leg kick power is crazy. Yeah.
I love it. Now, leading up to the fight, so we can talk a week before, the day before, or even walking out, how do you handle the nerves and is there any fear or what are you feeling leading up to it?
Like I say 2-3 weeks. If I know my opponent, I will just like, let's say I don't like doing research because research for me is just like whatever. Like I'll watch maybe a few clips, but it's like in the ring, it's always, different. Like everything goes away sometimes. Like my most recent fight I had, everything went out the window. That weight cut just took so much out of me. I was just throwing jab, cross kick the whole fight, jab, cross kick. But then I chopped the guy's leg. I still did damage, but like I wasn't processing anything. But it just obviously comes with experience. I've only had 2 kickboxing fights, but my 3rd fight's title fight. So
damn,
doing something right, bro.
Yeah, doing something right. So it's just hopefully this fight I'm able to lock in a lot more. But thing I do before a fight is I like to visualize. Visualization for me is key. So like I said, if I go on like a little light run, I visualize me knocking my guy out, like just scenarios in my head, just visualization. That's what gives me the confidence, I guess. Even like, let's say if I'm driving to sparring, I'm just visualizing myself competing. It just gets me hyped. That's it.
Like something powerful is that, man.
Yeah, it's just like let's say if I rock up to training, I'm with Bilal, I'm like, bro, I just want to knock this guy out. I just want to do this. I just want to do that. It's just in my mind constantly. And then once it's like, I know what they say to get your, like, a few days before the fight, it's best to keep your minds off it. I've heard some people say that, but for me, it's just, I'm ready to go.
I find avoidance is always the worst.
The worst. I don't know why people say that. They're like, oh, you should just do something relaxing, get your mind off the fight. I'm like, no.
Sounds like that's what unprepared people say.
Yeah.
If you're prepared, you're good to go.
I want to kill him, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, don't visualize, don't do that. Visualization is the best thing, I reckon.
There was
I
this
love
book. It was like written by a mentor for like Michael Jordan and Kobe, Relentless. And it's saying in it is like, it's not that butterflies are bad. It's like your ability to get them to fly in formation.
Yes.
So it's like, because I said in one of the previous interviews, it's like people have butterflies, but like you can also view it as excitement. So it can either be something that, you know, kind of, I guess, wigs you out, or it could be something that kind of alchemizes you to do like good shit in your fight. You know what I mean? It like fires you up.
Fires
like
me up.
Yeah, like you said, it like gets you locked in.
100%. Like before, like I said, I do have a little bit of nerves. Once that first punch is thrown, everything's out the window. Like I'm ready to go. I've always found that with my karate tournaments, kickboxing tournaments, once the first hit is done, I'm good to go.
Interesting.
Does everything just like black out once? Like, can you see the crowd, hear the coaches?
Nah, you can't hear.
Yeah.
I feel like I struggle to hear. I've always struggled to hear. Every time, even when I've competed in karate and kickboxing, I've struggled to hear. But then once, like, let's say, I know there's moments where I do, but there's moments I don't. But it's very vivid. Like, it's not...
Like when you go back to the corner?
Yeah, when I go back to the corner, I can hear, obviously. But like when I'm in the fight, nothing.
Do you find you can hear just like specific voices? Because I don't know about you, but when when I compete, if my coach has a thick accent and it's the loudest human with a thick accent, and it doesn't matter where he is in the world, I can hear him.
You can hear him.
Yeah, like he can literally be like mat 7 and I'll be mat 1, which is literally opposing corners in a gymnasium. And all I hear is, Jaden, leg here. Well, okay. My bad, bro.
That happened in my last fight. Bilal said, kick. Because once I chopped the guy's leg, I just heard him say, kick. And I just kept kicking.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, because Bilal always tells me, like, when I go in my corner, he gives me a little bit of tips and advice. And that fight, he was the voice I heard.
Interesting.
Yeah. Bilal's voice I heard. But unfortunately, he can't come to my fight.
Oh.
Because he's fighting the next weekend.
He is.
Yeah,
He is. Damn. Now, do you find a difference? I mean, you've had only a couple, but did you find a difference in the crowd, whether they're booing you, whether they're cheering you, or whether it's quite silent? Like,
100%. My first ever kickboxing fight, last round, last minute. The whole, like, I had a lot of people, like a lot of friends come in. They started chanting, no days off, no days off. So that's my brand, my personal brand. And they were all wearing the shirts and stuff, and they started chanting and just picked me up. They just like, I was gone. I felt so heavy and sluggish. Like I was like, oh my God, I have nothing left. They started chanting and just a spirit inside me just lifted me up. I was ready to go. Yeah, it was so good. And like last 10 seconds, I was just going for it, just swinging this guy. Yeah.
Hey, the proof is in the pudding, bro. Working 4 jobs, there really is no days off.
Yeah.
Have you had a crowd that hasn't been kind of loud or on your side yet, even if it's like karate and was quiet, or were you a bit too young to kind of...
Japan.
Yeah.
Japan, obviously, there was just like my dad, coach, and teammates.
Yeah.
But that was like a big stadium. There was like 10, 20 fights going on at once.
Damn.
Yeah. That was probably...
And no difference? You kind of were able to perform, nothing changed, or did you find you were
I was the most nervous then. Because I was 11 years old. I remember I was broke down before I even fought. I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, pressure's on. This is it. Like I've trained like 6 months for this Japan tournament, blah, 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 blah. And I did well. I drew my first match and then I just lost the second by like 1 point.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Now, when you were in the ring, ready to go, like basically announcers calling your name, how are you calming yourself ready for like the first kind of engagement, or like what's going through your brain kind of thing, like right when you've already done your walkout, standing there and you're just literally waiting to be basically leashed
just
off?
staring down my guy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Just staring him down. That's it.
Going full Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Just staring him down.
I love it.
That's the only
I was
thing you can
thinking
do.
Is there anything
Pereira.
going through your brain or anything?
In that moment, once I'm in there, I'm in there. So it's done. So it's like I can't really process. I'm already in the moment. So I'm just staring him down.
What about backstage? What's backstage like?
Backstage, warming up and just like locking in music, locking in, visualizing again. But the thing I hate is questions. People ask the most retarded questions before a fight. I hate it.
What kind of questions?
Are you ready? What do you mean, am I ready?
Nah, give me 10, bro.
Yeah, what do you
Give us
mean?
another week.
Yeah, what do you mean, am I ready? Like, I've been training 6 months for my fight. Am I ready? Like, oh, it pisses me off. Like, stupid questions like that. Like if it's like, oh, do you have your mouth guard? Do you have your water? Yeah, calm. But if you ask me questions about me, like, that kind of stuff, it was so dumb. Like, I'm not going to name names, but I had someone ask me recently, "Oh, your fight's no shin pads. Are your shins conditioned?"
Oh, come
Yeah.
on, bro.
Yeah, I was just like, "Come
No.
on,
No.
I know I'm doing a no shin guard fight. My shins are not conditioned."
That's crazy.
Like, wait, what?
Yeah, no shin guards.
I've done that, bro.
Yeah,
Really?
Damn. You got anything for that right now? Like,
Yeah.
can I fix it right here?
it's so bad. It's like I don't know what you want me to say. I'm not ready for my fight. Like,
I feel like you should start like messing
Trolling
with
it.
people.
Yeah.
And he's like, shit, I'm not. And like,
Yeah, yeah.
like wig them out back now. Like, let's just start throwing it back on them.
maybe I should.
Dumb
But
answers.
all I do
dumb
is
questions.
I just walk away.
Yeah, fair.
I just don't want to deal with it.
Smarter.
Yeah, I just
I'm
don't-
just a guy that's like, you want to ask me a dumb question? I'll give you a dumber answer.
Dumb answer. Yeah.
Well, what's the music like? Is it calm, chill music, or are you like getting pumped up?
It's bro. So I had a tradition. Like my sensei back in the day, we used to like relax, nap before we used to fight. So I listen to relaxing music, calm myself down, have a little like a nap. There's a clip of me in Khan's vlog of me literally napping before my fight. So I nap, then I start pumping it up. Start pumping it up because I don't want to be like psyched up for so long because it is draining on the body. Like you're being yanked and you're like, oh, like all psyched up. Like it is going to drain you a lot. So like I get in there, I get straight to the back, relax. And once it gets like 30, 40 minutes out from my fight, then I start warming up, stretching, doing pad work, sparring, and get ready to go.
Like, spar before fight?
Yeah, a little bit of sparring to get the eyes in and stuff.
Love it. Love it.
He just takes shots, like you were saying.
Yeah,
Like,
just
like,
stand there.
hit me twice and then we'll walk. Now, if you could have a dream fight and we can be multiple, you've done karate, kickboxing, anything, any weight class and any time period,
Yeah.
who do you wish you could have shared the ring with, or I don't know what it is in karate, the mat with? Like,
Yeah.
who do you wish?
In karate, it would have been Judd Reed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was a big icon in the full contact karate game. In boxing, I'll say Mike Tyson. I know I'm getting my ass beat, but I just want to just experience it.
Yeah.
Just want to experience. Just step in the ring, see what it's like. See what the aura is like of him.
The
you know?
aura.
The aura.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just want to feel it.
Now, to go back to the karate, Judd Reed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not a karate guy. I don't know many. Honestly, I don't know many karate people. What makes him someone you wish to share the ring with, and what has he kind of achieved in that sport, or what has he
In
done?
that sport, he's a pretty big icon. So I've forgotten what dan he is in karate exactly, but he's done 100-man kumite. So what that means, he's done 100-man fight. So that's fighting 100 men fresh. Each one's fresh, 100 person, right? And you fight them for 2 minutes, full contact karate, just in a row. So he did that for a day. He did a 1,000-day karate camp. He's done a lot. His experience is crazy, and I just want to share the ring with him, just see what it's like.
Nah, amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into him now. I need to see that.
Yeah,
I want to
He's a
see the
very
200 minutes of sparring.
It's all documented. There's a whole
Yeah.
training camp. So he went to Thailand to train
Okay.
for 6 months. I'm not sure how many.
Is there much karate in Thailand? I mean, I'm going stereotypically.
Not
but
much karate, but the founder and owner is based in Thailand.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think is the biggest misconception in the fight game? Like, for anyone who doesn't understand it or have lived it, what would you say the biggest misconception is?
Behind the scenes, like the training, the mental, the physical, the dieting, everything, the sacrificing. It's a lot. There's a lot to it. Like, let's say for me, because I'm a fatty, the dieting's the hardest for me. But mentally as well, there's going to be times where, like in sparring, you're not going to win all rounds in sparring. You know, there's going to be days you're going to get bashed by a pro fighter, by someone else. And then, like, it might bring you down, but you got to, like, be able to be mentally strong enough to believe in yourself to rock up the next day. There's been times where people have gotten really, like, some of our good fighters have gotten hurt by other people. And, like, you know, you see them get down, but you have to, you know, have such strong belief in yourself, see it as an improvement and come back stronger. You know, it's like a mental thing. Like, you know, you might, some days you're 100%, some days you're not. And you just got to keep going. Like, people say, how do you stay motivated? I don't believe in motivation. It's discipline. Like, you rock up. You just got to rock up. Like, you can't just keep saying, oh, how do you keep motivated? What do you do to keep motivated? What do you watch? What do you listen to? I'm like, I don't listen to anything, bro. I just wake up, I go. It's like, there's been some days I want to go. I'm like, fuck, I really don't want to step in that ring right now. I don't want to do it, but you just got to do it. Like, there's going to be those days where, like, I'm like, damn, I'm done. Like, I don't want to do it. I'm so knackered. I'm so tired. But there's a little voice in my head. I'm like, get the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let's do
That
it.
little, what is it? I think Rogan calls it inner bitch.
Yeah.
I love it.
Bro, spoken like a true fighter. This is like
Yeah.
G'ing me up, bro.
Yeah, it's thing. Like, let's say if I'm missing out on a day, I'm injured, it chews me alive. Like, I remember I mentioned 2 weeks ago, I mentioned, I'm like, oh, my stomach doesn't feel right. And then I told him I might not come into training. Next hour, he sees me. He's like, what are you doing here? I was like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't skip it. Like, there's a voice inside my head that's just like, just go. What are you doing? Stop making an excuse. Just go. So it's just, yeah, I just can't miss it. It's just like FOMO, I guess you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever deal with self-doubt?
Yeah.
And,
There's
and,
just-
and how do you deal with it?
I just let it brush past. Like, I just got to let it go. Just let it go. Like, obviously there's going to be times where you doubt yourself. Like, there's been times inspiring. Like, I've gotten beat. I'm like, fuck, can I fight? Can I really do this? This is that. Like, you really question yourself. But then, like, you have all these people around us, like Darren. I know Darren might be watching this. I love you, Darren. I love this
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, he's
the
one
same
of
for
the
Jits,
dads. He just stands on the corner and watches me spar all the time. And he sits me down. He's like, you did this good. You did this wrong. Gives me advice. He's like, don't worry about it. Don't let this get to your head. And he just encourages me. Like, there's going to be times where you're going to doubt yourself a lot. There's going to be people there. So when there's not people there, you just got to push through it. Like, I've gotten in the habit. I'm so used to it now. It's just, I don't know how to describe it to you guys, but it's just like, if there's self-doubt, I just step forward.
Yep.
Just walk over it.
Yep.
Just keep on.
It comes to trying to do anything great too, right?
Yeah.
Like, whenever you're trying to do hard shit, there's always going to be that part of you that's like, can I do it?
Yeah, can I do it? Or you question yourself, should I really do it? Yeah.
But what else are you going to do?
Yeah.
Now, what is your advice for someone coming up in the ranks? Whether it's someone from like our intake, someone who's sitting at home, like, oh, I want to try this, but like, what advice would you give that person to kind of give them the smoothest introduction or make them improve as fast as possible?
So for someone that's starting, that wants to get into it, is hesitant, best advice I can give you is just do it. That's the best advice I can give. Like Nike, just do it. Just do it.
Sponsor the man.
Yeah, sponsor, just do it. Like, you just get up and just do it. Like, there's been times I want to do something and like I procrastinate. Like, I'm like, okay, should I do this? Should I not do this? Best thing to do is just do it. Get up there, put yourself in that position, and you just go with the flow. Okay, that's for like someone that's wanting to start. Someone that's already in it, start like wanting to try and go up the ranks. Pick the guy that's the best, that you know is the best, that no one can beat you. Like, you know he can beat you, pick him. Because that's the way you're going to improve. If you keep going with someone that's like your mates, someone the same skill level as you, you're not going to level up. There's no way you're going to level up because you guys are at that same skill level. Or if you're better than him, you're not going to learn anything from him. You know, you got to get your ass beat to learn. You know, so that's me sparring Aaron, Momo, all those boys, getting my ass beat. That's the only way I'm going to level up because I know, okay, wait, I did this wrong. I did that wrong. I'm getting beat up. What am I doing wrong? That's the best way to, like I say, level up. And other ways is just ask questions. Like, if there's something that you want to do, like your diet, your physique, your goals, just go and ask a question. Like, it can be nerve-wracking to ask, let's say, a pro fighter, like, oh, what do you eat? What do you this? Just ask. It's simple. I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, they're not going to bite you. They're going to tell you the answer. Like,
Just maybe not
yeah.
mid-sparring. There's time and place. But
Yeah, time and place.
Yeah,
Time
before and
place.
after training. I love it. Now, before you said it's your 3rd kickboxing fight and you're going for a title.
Yep.
Is that normal?
No, not normal. I think the only person that's done it is Bilal.
Interesting.
Bilal's crazy.
So tell us more about this fight. So it's for the VAMAA title?
Yeah, VAMAA 70 kilo title.
How many VAMAA champions have there been total? Do you know?
I do not know by the exact
I think we're up to like 10 or 11 total.
total.
Well, I remember when Aaron won it, he was number 7.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure you're like in elite of elite in your 3rd fight.
Hopefully. I'm not sure. I don't know the exact numbers.
It's all right.
Exact.
What do you know about your opponent?
My opponent, he comes from Primal. He's an MMA fighter.
Oh.
Yeah. So what I've been told is that they're usually a very fit gym and they like to brawl. So I'm like, let's do it.
Yep.
I'm ready to go.
So what about this fight makes it no one can miss it? Why does everyone need to tune in?
Everyone needs to tune in because I've leveled up so much from my 2nd fight. My sparring, everything has been leveled on, my fitness, my strength, everything. Like, I've been sparring pro fighters, this training camp, been keeping up with them, been sparring Momo, Aaron, like top Australian people, like sparring them. And it's just obviously leveled up my game. And obviously my opponent, they say the gym's very fit. and they like to brawl, and I'm a brawler too, so it's going to be entertaining. It's going to either be a 5-round war or one first-round knockout.
Oh, I have to go now. When is it? What's that? This Saturday?
This Sunday.
This Sunday?
Sunday, yeah.
What time?
It's hard to say with tournaments.
Do you know when it starts?
The tournament starts at 2. I'm fight 20.
I reckon I can make it.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I might have to move some things around, but I'll be there.
Thank you.
Done.
I see you there, bro.
All right, guys. This has been Amish. Tune in. He fights Sunday. I don't know the date. The 4th?
May 4th.
May 4th. Watch him win that VAMAA title. Undeniably.
Done.
And then we'll see him on to bigger and better things. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you all later.
See you guys.